17, solo in the booth tonight for another GTR CFP 25 matchup tonight. The Cotton Bowl, second round playoffs. We're in season 5 of our CFP Dynasty. We have Coach Hale State, who's going to be hosting the home team here tonight at the Cotton Bowl versus Georgia Southern, Coach Sauce. This should be a real competitive matchup. Slight favorite to Georgia Southern, based on the Vegas odds.
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl.
I have no sound out of the game.
It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team.
That's just probably his setting. Auburn.
And make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia.
So anyway, we'll start this game off here. Georgia Southern lost the SEC game to Florida, who is going to be playing Penn State later in this round.
Quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
T&T Stadium here in Dallas, Dallas-Fort Worth area. Let's see who's going to receive. It looks like Washington State's going to start with the ball. So Coach Hale State here. They are the underdogs, but they have some talent on this team for sure. They definitely deserve to be here. Georgia Southern having to beat Army in the first round to make it to here.
Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
With the kickoff, it will go deep. So we'll start off here. 5-minute quarters here in GTR CFP Dynasty. No extra rules other than that, really, as far as the gameplay goes. Both teams with one loss. Washington State lost one of their matchups to Cal, and Georgia Southern just their first loss.
Trying to flex the ground game.
Hand off here for Washington State Cougars. It's going to be a 2-yard rush. Start the game off. Let the clock do a little rolling here. Conservative call on 1st and 10.
Still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly
Hopefully we get a visit sometime in mid-game from anywhere else.
Second down play.
Rather than here, but for now, Chuba, number 6, your quarterback's in shotgun.
And the quarterback
got motion to the left. He's going to throw to this screen here to his halfback. He'll get a few yards. Not enough for the first. Bring up 3rd and 2 after a 6-yard gain. Looked a little risky as it just snuffed by the defensive line. And he just reached out with his bare paws.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Washington State facing the first 3rd down of the day. They throw a crosser. It's not going to be complete. Falling to the turf. Intended target was his slot receiver. Might have needed an extra step or so to let it develop, but nonetheless, it's going to be up 4th down, and Washington State definitely feeling the pressure of playing such a high-profile opponent as Georgia Southern. It's going to go for it here on 4th and 2 from their own 33. As they look out to the outside, it's going to be complete. It's going to run out of bounds, and it will be a 1st down. Wade McLeon on the coverage. 81 Holmes is going to be your receiver on that 1st down. Pistol formation. 8 in the box here for the Eagles. And we have a jet sweep, fake reverse, and it's going to be only a 1-yard gain. Jahari Brown on the tackle. The senior at the state of Georgia, staying home. State school. Chuba looks from shotgun. He's going to throw to the left. He's got a man open. He's got some space. Had an attempt here to get to the 1st down. Was taken out just before the sticks here. It's going to be their 2nd, 3rd down now. But a decent play out of the Cougars offensive coordinator. There's a sweep to the right. Lots of space. He has all the room he wants. About the 5 to 10. He's going to get knocked and brought down at about the 6. Tay Hobbs, 36 yards. That was his last week's stats. He's already approaching that number here today. Just on 1 run. Man in motion. We're looking in the shotgun set. Fake. Another RPO, but he is met in the backfield. It'll be up. He might get a couple of yards on that, actually. It's going to be 2nd and goal here on the 3-yard line. Under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Washington State's first possession of the game. The game's first possession. Handoff. Fake. No, it is a handoff. 3rd down to the 4-yard line now. Babers, the middle linebacker, on the hit. Georgia Southern Eagles. They move to the right on their line. Is it going to be a pass? He's going to look, rolls to the left, doesn't see anybody, still rolling on his feet, gets to the goal line, close, but no. He's going to get brought down just short from the 1. Decision time. Take the 3 from the hash mark. Or do we just try to punch it in here? Go up 6.
No surprise here.
They are going to go for it. Chuba is going to line up with a goal line set here. Showing a lot of meat in the middle is Georgia Southern.
So the offense calls
There's
a
a timeout.
here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout by the Washington State coaching staff here. They want to reset. Didn't like what they saw in that first play. Almost a touchdown. Might have been worth the challenge, but 4th and 1.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Calling out the shots from the shotgun. He's going to throw. Almost picked off, but knocked down, and that's going to stunt that drive. Stop it here at the 1. Georgia Southern will take over. A test here now for both the Georgia Southern offense and the Washington State Cougars defense.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff
It was sure to be a highly contentious matchup.
Will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Get at least an extra yard of breathing room. There's from the 1 to the 2. Is there a 99-yard drive in this Georgia Southern offense as they take over for the first time tonight in the Cotton Bowl?
Offense getting set.
Looks like another strong stand by both sides of this football. There's the handoff. Blanco is brought down. Does he get out of the end zone? He barely gets that football back across the goal line. He prevents the safety, but Washington State gets the penetration, brings him down. It's going to be 3rd and 11. They actually lost even further distance than their original line of scrimmage. But you could have been much closer to that safety without actually having it. Minute 26, Georgia Southern's first possession.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't
got to
want
get to the 10.5-yard line, 11-yard line to get this first down. In his own end zone, Don Conti, number 2, nation's leader, looks from the end zone, throws, and it's going to be complete at the sideline. He doesn't step out of bounds. He's still on his feet. From the 1-yard line, from inside the end zone, they're going to bring that ball all the way out to the 50 on a 3rd and 11 call. Don Conti steps up in that pocket, delivers the strike. Going to look again after this no huddle. Some pressure from the Washington State defense, but Don Conti rolls out, gets to the sideline, and will pick up another first down, this time with his legs. Georgia Southern, after a slow start on their first 2 plays of the game, the last 2 plays, lots of yardage, 60 yards total, 50 on the 1 pass. This is the number 4 versus the number 5 of the nation, so it's sure to be a closely niche matchup.
And the Eagles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
In his shotgun, Don Conti looks. He's going to hand off, jet sweep to the right. He's going to cut inside. And he will amass for 5 yards on that carry.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, give him a chance to get out in space.
100 catches on the year, 2,058 yards. And don't forget about those 24 touchdowns. running back. That's his receiving stats.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Well, Ralph Lauren in motion. Back to the left, back to the right. Back to the left. 2nd and 5 here. 4 seconds remaining in the quarter. And Don Conte's just going to let it wind down. And we're going to take this to the second quarter. Still tied at 0. Georgia Southern on their first offensive drive of the game. There you see as they beat Army a round ago. Army coming out of the American Conference at 10-4 this year. Quite the upstart after a 1-3 start to the season. Or it might have been a 2-4 start, as a matter of fact.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down.
Conte has an empty backfield this time. Well, we got a man in motion. That is your man to get the handoff. El Blanco, he finds the hole, and he's got to the 10, the 5, and he gets to the goal line. And there's your first score of the game as the Eagles now go up 6-0. We'll see if they kick the extra point. Crown man, king running back, king rusher.
Just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to the goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence.
4:54 left in the first half. Washington State will take over with this king return. Down 7-0 after a stunted drive that ended on the goal line. Another good kick by the Eagles kicker. One of the things that Washington State can tout is its pass rushers. They have quite a defensive end tandem.
Let's see what they can do this time.
Chuba lines up in the shotgun. He's going to send a sweep out to the right, but penetration by the Eagles defense is going to have that come down in the backfield. Quick play call here, a 2nd and 15.
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Adjustment by both sides. Chuba now scrambles to the right. He looks, stops, throws out of bounds. Not seeing open man. Didn't get taken down. No flag on the play, however. It's going to be 3rd and 15 here.
And they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the
one safety deep for the Eagles. Spread up that line. Chuba looking to his right as he scrambles that way. He's going to throw. It's overthrown. Lands to nobody. 4th and 15. And looks like Washington has no choice.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get
going to have to rely on your defense. Going to have to make a play. Punt returner is going to get the return to only about a yard. 43-yard line he's brought down as he caught. Isaiah McNabb on the hit here. Brings down the punt return.
Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field.
Wildcat formation here for Georgia Southern as they come out on the second drive of the game for their offense. Fake jet sweep. El Blanco's going to get brought down for only 1 game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense
Faithful likes the start of this drive. As we saw, any play.
Really solid defense on that play.
Georgia Southern offense has the ability to do almost anything at any given play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Now has El Blanco to his right as he's going to look for the option. He's going to pitch it to the right. He's got Blanco to the outside, who will pick up 4 yards. No huddle. First option, speed option we've seen out of this Georgia Southern offense today. Something they're quite known for. Man in motion. He's going to stop handoff directly up the middle. That 3rd and 5 will get stopped. It's now going to be 4th and 1. Knowing this Georgia Southern coach, I don't assume we'll see the punter here. Coach Sauce knowing to put the pedal down to the floor. And 4th and 1 at midfield is nothing he's going to slight the least bit about.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Looks like we are in I formation. Single wide receiver to the right. Washington State looks to penetrate. They get to him, but he does cross the line. Hit in the backfield, but is able to carry the defender at least another yard to get the first down here. Almost got to say good play by both sides. Just the way it worked out was in Georgia Southern's favor.
Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Was it yard and a half or so gain? He got about 2 yards on it. That was all in the fall. Pistol set here. Don Conti making a shot. It's going to be a handoff to the left. A lot of space here, but a flag down on the play. We'll see if this is coming back. He gets hit out of bounds at about the 16. Sure enough, we have holding on the Eagles offensive line. That's going to come back. Bring up first and 19. So they'll replay the first down, but this time 9 yards from behind where they started. 10 yards from the spot of the penalty, which must have occurred a yard past the line of scrimmage.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Conti's in shotgun. Do we see a handoff? No, we see a play action. He looks to throw deep. He's got a man to the left. He looks covered, but he's able to get his paws up and brings down the football into the end zone. And Georgia Southern scores his second touchdown of this Cotton Bowl. Washington State had the coverage, but Ralph Lauren had the height advantage. 55 yards on the score. So that kick's going to make it 14-0 here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half as we approach the 2-minute warning. Washington State looking to pull something off here on offense just to pull this game back within 7. This time that deep kick will be returned by Washington State as they bring it out to the 14. Brought down. Georgia Southern twice now. Looks like they had their back up against a proverbial wall. And they pull something out of their back pocket. Good things happen. Chuba now looking to his right. Brings a man in motion. There's the throw. He has some blocking. He's going to get to the marker. It will be a first down here as they're going to go no huddle 9 seconds before the warning.
That's a big first down for this offense.
The guy is set. They get this play off. They do. Back goes Chuba. The look and throws short. Maybe a safe catch here. A couple of yards. The 2-minute warning is called here. Washington State will now face a 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard reception.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Shotgun trips to the right.
Second down, we're going to throw.
Chuba has some protection as he runs to the right. He's going to look. Throws deep, but it's going to fall a little short and then picked off by the Georgia Southern safety. Looked like Washington State had 2 choices to make down deep, but on the run, he just pulled up a little short on that throw. Didn't quite have the height underneath it that he might have wanted. Georgia Southern takes advantage here. Minute 51 left in the half.
Georgia Southern's offense takes the field now. They take the field with serious momentum.
Now empty backfield. They're going to look to score, I'm sure. Another jet sweep here as El Blanco gets out to the left. An 8-yard carry.
Hustle to the line here.
Reception is jet sweep. Pass.
And the back now goes in motion.
Again brings the man in motion. We're going to jet sweep to the right. A lot more room this way. And will get brought down after a large gain at the 38-yard line. Threatening to score again. Georgia Southern with minute 30 left. All their timeouts still remain.
They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
As we speak, the sun is setting over Daytona Speedway for 24 hours of the month. Something to look out for the rest of your Saturday. Watching this after. Don Conti looking here. Shotgun. He's got El Blanco to his left. 3 receivers out in front of him. Brings one of those in motion. Russo back to the right, but they were going to pitch to the left. El Blanco. That's not Blanco. That's Sosa. Tony Sosa. That's his 3rd carry of the day. For a 15-yard gain. He had 0 yards on his previous 2 carries. Hobbs, who had run the ball decent, hasn't touched the ball since the first drive for Washington State. Conti looking with two tight ends here. Tony Sosa again with the pitch out. He'll get 7 yards before being brought out of bounds.
I know the toss play began with the guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this.
Blanco gets a little room out to the right. But Washington State is there, tries to get around him, but it's only going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Conti leading the nation with passing touchdowns this year, 101. Insane for a running back to lead the nation. Passing touchdowns and not win the Heisman.
They're going to run the option.
Now looks, pitches to the left. There goes Blanco. He has not the first down yet. Got 2 yards on that carry. It's going to be 4th and 1. Georgia Southern played safe, just taking 3 points, go up 17-0, going in a half, or maybe give the ball over or going for a first down.
The decision is not to go for it. Here comes the field goal team.
Here comes Coach Sauce of Georgia Southern Eagles special teams unit. Snap, it's down, it's up, and it's good. Georgia Southern does in fact go up 17-0 after a 6-play, 1-minute second drive. 20 seconds. That's what the Cougars have to get on the board before the half is over.
See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
Taking it out to the 25. Only 3 first downs for Washington State so far tonight. 7.
Here comes the Wazoo
Boys from
offense back
Statesboro.
on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession.
Shotgun with a tight bunch, 4 receivers. He's going to hand it off though.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Then a timeout is called.
Suspended timeout to
Looks like by the Eagles.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on
And
the
off
quarterback,
again.
But he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Tony's two
Not
up.
only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
3rd down.
Shows you the
Only received
physicality
4 yards
he
on
has
that
against
one.
the run as well.
11 seconds still remaining.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left.
Georgia Southern trying to get the ball back maybe one more time for one more play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Schuler looks to throw.
Moving out of the pocket now.
Waits. He's got a man way deep. The ball does not get there. Ends up in the hands of Georgia Southern again, he's running, he's huffing. He's puffing, he gets to midfield. Clock runs out. Georgia Southern with a number of interception yards on that one. Basically a all for nothing. Almost had it. Had a guy wide open, but the ball hung up there a little long. And Georgia Southern was able to make a play. So Washington State is going to be kicking off. Down 17 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside.
They're going to try to onside it. Ball is free, it's bouncing, it's picked up, it's now being run with. And Georgia Southern's going to try and move around a little bit with it. That's going to get brought down.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the
They have played some good defense with Washington State, just not good enough. They definitely got to keep up the effort. They got to get to that quarterback. They have to guard those edges. Georgia Southern comes to attack so
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Don Conti looks to throw on 1st down. He's got a man deep down the sideline. Washington State is a flag on the play, and I got to assume it's got to be pass interference. Sure enough, against Washington State. That's unfortunate. It looked like it was well defended, but
out there right now in college football.
ball
You get
fell
isolated
incomplete.
on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able
Gotta
to stay
wonder.
up with them and try to make
Governor
a play on
Abbott
the
in the
ball.
building.
And often
Donald Trump in the
you end
building.
up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Flag like that is thrown.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Don Conti back in the shotgun, up 17 here. Start of the 3rd quarter.
Looking out throwing.
1st and 10. He throws deep again, this time to the slot.
Touchdown.
And he's got Ralph Lauren into the end zone. That's his second score. His second catch. 97 yards total. This field goal, Southern, 24 to nothing. Sure enough,
right now,
in the uprights he goes.
He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Washington State so far laying flat here for the first half. Going to get the ball back. Got to start making something happen on offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch.
A lot of running out with their quarterback. They've been successful running the ball, but it's tough to do that a lot when you're down by 3+ scores.
The Washington State offense back out on the field
they come
now.
up with here.
This drive is important. Last one and an interception. See if they can get it going here. Inside give now from the shotgun.
Back to the right. Do it. 1 yard loss here.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver.
He's got some pressure trying to get the ball off, but it has to do.
And brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come out empty.
Washington State's trying to catch him sleeping.
Completion.
Unfortunately, he doesn't. Pass is
Passes
knocked down, nearly picked off.
This defense has been lights out.
4th and 11.
In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country.
Back to the bench.
Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Short punt.
Not fielded cleanly.
Oh,
It's a loose football.
was that? Did that hit the Georgia Southern player? No, not brought up.
Catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost
I thought it might have touched the
momentum shift.
3 there
if not
before
for the returner's
Washington State fell
teammate
off.
coming in to recover that fumble.
Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field.
Showing the Wildcat here again. Tony Sosa comes in motion. Blanco doesn't make the handoff. He's going to keep it.
It's a nice tackle
3 yards
by the
off the
senior.
carry.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity.
He has 15 rushing yards today, but he's been a big part of this offense regardless. He does have 1 touchdown himself. He picked up 3 yards on that carry. Kind of been taking a lot of the grunt work.
2nd down here.
Conti back in. Under center here in the pistol.
They'll ride the back
On
again.
to Blanco to the right, and he's tackled for a loss. 3rd and 8.
Chris, textbook job.
This is Washington State's been the defense on 1st and 2nd down. It's been 3rd and 4th down. They've struggled. Almost a completely different defense once it's 3rd down.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the
On the
first down.
Cougars' 44-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 8 here for the Georgia Southern Eagles.
Drops back, needing a
Set
3rd down
pistol
completion here.
formation as he looks
He's
to
gonna
throw.
fling it
He's
deep,
got a
going
man,
for it all here.
and it is defended and picked off in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive.
Took a risk, looked wide open, but Washington State was there to pounce on it. Hunter Haynes, a strong safety out of Oregon, comes down with the football. We're going to take this back out to the 20-yard line.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to
Chuba in
put
the empty
something
backfield
together
looks to
for this
throw the
drive.
ball. He gets a man to the left. It is complete. The first completion in a minute here for Chuba and the Cougars offense, but especially went down the field.
The linebacker shifting around.
No huddle again. He's going to shout orders out from behind the center. Shotgun running back to his left. He looks to throw. Scrambles slight to the left. He's going to keep running to the left. He's got a man chasing him down, and he'll throw it away. Smart play.
Second down play now coming up.
Senior, not from the U.S. The Cougars quarterback. From outside the U.S. Where? What the coach tells us. Chuba looks RPO, throws to the left. He has a man open, makes one move, and he'll get 7 yards on that one. They are across midfield. First time in Eagles territory since the first quarter.
After the catch, he has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
non-U.S. resident quarterback here for Washington State. He's going to throw again. Patient, got some protection, does find the man. Yeah, first down. Huddle again.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down.
To throw again. This time Chief's going to take
Exactly
off.
what they needed to do.
Out of man chasing, was able to get the ball off. Gets a 5-yard reception out of his tight end.
They're down in the second half.
No huddle again. We're going to save some clock. 3 scores down. More than 3 scores, honestly. Juvenile looks again. He's going to run out to the right. He's got a man chasing, and he's going to throw it about. Close to intentional past the line of scrimmage. But he's the football, so he doesn't lose any yardage. Clock will stop. 3rd and 5.
Potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the
Probably
ball
good for the players. Ran no huddle a bunch down the field there, so give them a second to catch their breath. Set one man in motion here. Chuba looks back to the left where he's going to find a man and will be hit out of bounds. It's number 86. Here goes the running back, though, as he cuts inside, finds some breathing room, and he'll get a first down. We've been here before now. 1st and goal from the 7. They're going to no huddle, stay in the shotgun. Chuba has the protection. He's going to take off running. Sees the goal line and is going to cross. The Cougars are on the board now, and they're going to go for 2. Might need to do such a thing down 24 points, but they get this 8. You know, they can tie the game on 2 more touchdowns. They get both. They get this one first, though, and with the handoff, they will not get it.
Well, the defense wasn't quite able to keep.
Fortunately, the Cougars are still going to look at a 3+ score game here, but getting on the board. 1.5 left in the 3rd quarter. Now the defense has to show up for the Cougars if they're going to have any shot at coming back into this game. Fair catch brings us out to 25.
Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field.
Georgia Southern looking to be conservative, control the clock. Ball as long as they can. Jet sweep out to the left. Oh, a block. Almost like a block in the back. It's going to spring that run all the way to the 44-yard line. A bunch of receiving yards, though. Not rushing the ball particularly well today, but receiving at 87 yards.
First down.
Has over 100 all-purpose yards.
Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
In motion, that's Sosa's going to keep it, though. Take it up the middle. He'll get 5 yards.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that,
5 attempts for 27 yards for the freshman signed out of Louisiana. Hobbs, the senior running back for Washington State, hails from Alaska. So not too many Alaskan players. Got one playing for the Cougars.
On the shotgun, it's
a handoff up the middle, and Sosa will get hit at the line of scrimmage, mustering about a yard on the play. I'm not too happy about it, but get a little more out of that. They don't want to let Washington State back in this game. Turning the ball over in any which way without any points here. Just that. Just give them a chance.
Line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short. Here
30 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Looks to the left. He's getting chasing down. He's got pressure. Gets rid of the ball just in time. That's going to bring up 4th down from the 50-yard line. 4 yards to go. Good pressure by the Cougar defense. We talked about them a little earlier. They're tandem at defensive end.
Any kind of impact at all on this
defense. He's one of them.
They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Conti not able to get the ball down the field. They are going to go for it. Punters be damned. Quite the easy job being the Georgia Southern punter. Conti looks. Washington State looking to get this ball back right here.
There's the snap.
He's got a lot of pressure up the middle. He's brought down. He gets rid of the football. But that's going to be a turnover on downs as the ball falls incomplete. What a play out of the big man. Cowgill, number 91. Running back screen. Sometimes you question on a 3rd or 4th down why we call running back screens. Sometimes they work. Sometimes you're vulnerable. And that time, Georgia Southern was vulnerable. Turns it over. 3-yard carry here to start over for Hobbs. Chuba now with a little bit more energy, a little new life to try to get this team back into this contest. Chuba looks to the left, runs to the right. Trying to find a man who's open, finds nobody, and gets it over to the 5th row. Safe play, smart play. Live to fight another play. 2 takeaways for Georgia Southern, although one was the front at the end of the half. And another takeover for Washington State. Saw earlier in the 3rd quarter. Empty backfield here for the Cougars. 1 safety back for the Eagles. Chuba seemingly has some time. Looks to the left. Has a crosser. It's blocked incomplete. Georgia Southern safety.
Well, they don't connect here.
A play we see work a lot of the times for a lot of players, and Georgia Southern seems to have defenders down there. It's got 3 guys in the vicinity when that ball is landing.
And go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Defense is coming after him.
Shove is going to get locked down, and that's another turnover on downs. This time, Georgia Southern taking it back. Well, they weren't expecting much of the blitz that Georgia Southern then came out with, and they really wanted to not let them back in this game. It wasn't going to let anything happen. They barely had time to think. Snap the ball. Now in the 4th quarter, up by 18 points. Georgia Southern's going to take over, hand the ball off. They don't want to wind the clock down as they get 6 yards on that carry.
And the Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory.
Broncos met in the backfield. That's going to lose them 4 yards. 3rd and 8. Some of the defense you thought maybe we'd see out of the Cougars earlier in the game, stepping up here late. Still putting their best effort in. Sellers, though, laying it all out there. That's a senior out of Oregon.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Looks from the shotgun. Up the right in the slot. He's going to run to the outside.
Here comes a deep shot.
Conti looks to throw to the left, and he gets a man, but falling completely. 4th and 8 here. Not quite in field goal range. Do we punt, or do we just try to go for it again?
If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down.
In the hands of the receiver, but knocked away.
Now got 4th down.
It looks like Georgia Southern's keeping the offense on the field. Again, the punter. Easiest job in football. At least for Georgia Southern it is. Pardon. Conti's going to flip the play now. 7 seconds on the play clock. Game clock, 4:12 until we snap the ball. Conti snaps, looks to the left. He's got 2 men to beat, and he does not beat them. Ball is knocked down again. Risky play out of the Georgia Southern offense. They feel like they got some money to burn, so they're going to do it. Almost picked off, actually, in the hands of the Cougars corner. Or what, is it Wildcats? No, it's Cougars. Washington State.
Washington State's offense back on the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down.
But now the empty backfield, 1st and 10 as they take over on downs. Looks to throw deep. He's got 2 receivers to throw to, but none of them come up with the ball. Georgia Southern with another deep pick, another ball hawking opportunity, and then he's brought down back to about midfield. We're just trading turnovers here. 1 on downs, 1 football. Chuba discouraged. Walking off the field with his head down. Trying all his might to get this team back in the game. Georgia Southern just always there.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line.
Conti looks as they try to control the game once more. He's going to throw deep again. Wazoo doesn't have anyone to keep up at that juncture, and his completion for Ralph Lauren doesn't get the touchdown, but gets close. Inside the 5-yard line here, 3:49 left in the game. Tom Compton get a big chunk of his stats on that play. In fact, most of his chunks of stats have come right to Ralph Lauren. Pitch to the right, Tony Sosa. He's got some space and he will score. 30-6 now. Sosa putting them to sleep. Good news is Washington State, you're getting the football back. Bad news is Southern kicks off deep into the opposing end zone, and fair catch, bringing up to the 25. 3 takeaways for the Eagles defense. Washington State doing it the hard way. Turnovers on downs.
Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field.
All right, Chuba, you can relax. We just want to score. Don't worry about everything else later. There's a handoff, though. Trying to keep the defense honest with that 5-yard rush.
Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Sun getting lower over Daytona as the cars of IMSA race around for another 20 hours. Chuba looks, he's going to hand off again. 3 minutes now remaining in the game. 3rd and 4.
Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Looks, he's going to have his halfback catch the ball. It'll be a first down.
But not before he gains first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game,
trying to coerce the Southern defense closer to the line of scrimmage with these plays.
Set of downs, they do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense
warning
to score and then get the football back.
2 minutes left in the Cougar season. 2 minutes until Georgia Southern can move on to the next round and face either Washington or West Virginia
Washington
or
State
Temple.
Getting set with a 1st and 10
Your
now.
rematch.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Temple played Penn State.
Some decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and
Completion by the halfback.
Future.
Cougars still trying to move the ball down late here in this game. Clock stops. The out-of-bounds move. Comes back in the shotgun. 3 wide, 4 wide receivers. But it's a handoff up the middle, and it gets enough for the first. Mark-Wayne Coop now 7 carries on the day. This time an empty backfield.
Here comes a first down.
Looks to throw.
He's escaping the pocket now.
Gets a man by the sideline. It's complete. Johnson barrels. He had a good game in the first round, in the championship game. Pac-12.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Another handoff, and he's going to get a decent chunk here, 7 yards. Clock's still ticking. Minute 08, minute 07 left in this game. 40 seconds, 39. Clock is on. Throw in the middle. Good move. First down, 30 seconds. No huddle. Washington. Georgia Southern now calls a timeout. I highly doubt Georgia Southern wants to give up even this big touchdown at the end of the game. I'm sure Washington State would like to get out of here with a little bit something more. From the 6. The looks, throws quick, and he's got a guy back of the end zone. There's your touchdown, Washington State. Go for 2 or just take the points. 31-13. Is that an anagram or something? You have a word that's backwards.
Now they get set to kick it away.
We got the score. Not an onside kick. They're just kicking it off. 30 seconds remaining in the game. Georgia Southern's going to receive it from the goal line, and he'll get taken down just inside the 20. So 27 seconds left. All 3 timeouts still remaining on the Washington State sideline.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.
Victory formation here for the Eagles.
And the
So they're
quarterback
going
will
to take a knee.
This has been a great
Washington
game,
State's going
great
to shake some
opportunity for this
hands.
offense to show what they've been all
Georgia
about
Southern
all
looks
year.
like they're
They
moving
win
on.
today, and they advance to the next round.
They will face the winner of West Virginia and Temple tomorrow. We will have that game, so stay tuned. Like and subscribe to the GTR channel here, the Cobra channel. And that's going to get us some good matches. We have another matchup. Yours truly is going to face off against Oklahoma State tonight. And tomorrow we should also see Penn State play Florida, which is a very highly anticipated matchup. Maybe the matchup of the round. So congratulations to Georgia Southern. Ralph Loren, your player of the game, did it on 3 catches, scored twice, 148 yards. Let's see if we get these coaches up here for some final comments. Coach Caleb, Mr. Hale State.
Yeah.
Well, just give us a quick rundown. How do you feel? How'd the game go? And what issues did you see?
Same thing as last year. Just don't have the talent to beat the Georgia Southern. You saw how many stars we got out there. All his receivers are 6'6" LeBron builds, and we just don't have the DBs to keep up with them. But I thought it was a nice way to go out fighting for the Cougs. We're still building this program. When I got here, we were 0-3, and in 2 seasons we won back-to-back conference championships. But boys are getting sick of losing to Georgia Southern and the president's favorite team, if you will. So we're going to hit the recruiting trail hard and keep working. Disappointing loss here today, though.
No, it should be noted, as disappointing as these first 2 seasons might have ended up, you took a team that was not playoff caliber, championship caliber. You've now broken the playoffs twice. Like you said, you won the Pac-12 twice. And but unfortunately, you ran into these Georgia Southern Eagles both times, and will improve for next year. I'm sure you have a good class coming in. And we look forward to next season with you guys.
Yep.
Coach Sauce, if you can break away from the president for a moment and come back and tell us how to go for you. What did you see out there? That was a pretty shaky start, we thought, for the first couple plays.
It was a good game to Hill State. Always a good player out there. Really just wanted to control the line of scrimmage. He did a good job stopping the run. Was able to just get our athletes out on the edge, get them downfield. Didn't want to show too much. I know we got at least one more game coming up, so just really wanted to control it and just get a win out there.
Congrats, man. Yeah, I don't really have anything else, but you're a 4-time champion, and everyone keeps maybe hoping you might lose out on one of these games. You've had some stiffer competition this season, but so far you've made it through it all.
And understandably so, I get it.
You're the guy, you're the target, right? So, who are you looking forward to most playing out of this next matchup? Are you hoping that Temple beats West Virginia, or do you want to see another matchup for Stormfest?
I don't care who's in front of me. Just put them in front of me.
Good answer.
That's what we want.
Everybody, good game to both these characters, and we look forward to seeing you later tonight.
It's a party in Dallas.
Later tonight when USF takes on Oklahoma State in the Sugar Bowl down in New Orleans. Until then, I'm Bricker Hoff. God bless. Good night. We'll see you next time.